Welcome to the premiere of the Battle of the Voices, the only K-pop series where we turn off the backing track, ban the live AR, and find out who can actually sing when the red light is on.
This is a King of the Hill competition. Winner stays on. To start season 1, we couldn't begin with a rookie. We had to start with the final boss, the man who defined high notes for an entire generation. In the red corner, the king of Gen 3, EXO's Chen.
Chen isn't just loud. He possesses perhaps the most agile and supported mixed voice in K-pop history. He hits notes in female keys casually. He is the standard.
But today, a challenger approaches from Gen 4, a singer who doesn't just sing notes, but attacks them. In the blue corner, the powerhouse of Ateez, Jongho. Jongho is famous for immense chest resonance and stability while doing intense choreography.
Today, it's agility versus power. Gen 3 legend versus Gen 4 prodigy. Who's going to win the first battle? The winner will be determined with 3 rounds of evaluation. Power and projection. It's all about raw output. When the stadium is huge and the energy is high, who cuts through the noise better?
Second round is raw emotion. High notes are great, but it has to evoke emotion, make us feel some type of way. You can't just be screaming into the abyss. This round is all about raw tone, stripping back the production.
The third round is called the killing part. This is it, the moment everyone waits for. If you're familiar with our banger versus banger series, this would be the X Factor, the coup de grace.
So first up is round 1, power and projection. We have the Champion Chen.
Yes.
My bias.
My bias.
So, sure.
Oh, I can't wait for this. So this is all about power and projection. This is supposed to be a legendary performance, not only for EXO, but Chen himself.
Yeah, so first we're going to start with EXO's Drop That performance from Mama 2015.
I don't think we've ever seen this.
I don't think we have either.
Ooh.
All right, this is a preview for Baekhyun, maybe.
Yeah.
His appearance.
Oh, damn. What is he doing? What the?
Okay, jeez. Well, that's one way to start round 1.
What just happened?
I think it blew out the speakers, honestly.
I think he just won.
I mean, very piercing. Like you can always hear Chen.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question.
It was piercing. He was like leaning back, and then he was leaning forward, and I don't know how many seconds that was. That was at least like 5+ seconds where it was just pure belting.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna judge the next one, but of course we have to bring in the challenger, Jongho.
Oh.
You know,
he is also a high note king, so I don't know how this is gonna happen.
Well, we're gonna start with the Kingdom Symphony performance of Wonderland, and this is, I suppose, something that doing our research, we landed on the 4-note high note sequence.
Oh, okay.
So this is the one. Let's check it out.
Mm-hmm. What the hell is that? Oh, bro! Oh my God!
Did we just say how is he gonna beat Chen?
I mean, this is only the first round, but oh man, the power that Chen and Jongho just displayed. I don't know, guys. Like I'm gonna have such a hard time with this one.
And I think they both equally reached some pretty terrifying notes.
It was terrifying. Well, I'm just gonna go for it right now. I'm just gonna call it a tie.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's a tie. They're pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
They're pretty good.
You cannot have a winner with what we just saw.
But I feel like it sucks to have a tie on our maiden
Does
voyage.
it suck to have a tie on our maiden voyage? Okay, you want to do 1, 2, 3, and we both call out the winner?
Yeah, let's make this
Fine.
a banger versus banger.
All right. Okay, all right, let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Jongho. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. Oh my goodness.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
I was so close to giving it to Jongho. There was a little bit of a flat note at the beginning of that final high note, but Chen, there's something about
he did have that
way-
sustain.
Yeah, but there's something about the way he attacked it.
And he
where-
was jumping around too before that, dancing and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the sequence is impressive, right? But there's something about attacking a note purely and hitting that
Wow.
and sustaining that.
Wow, guys. Oh my god. I went with Jongho because he just went with those 4 steps, but I will admit he was standing still, which gave him, I guess, an advantage. But the piercingness, I mean, Chen had it too, but his just the 4-step notes was just like, it's insane. Like, there's not too many people that can do that on a live setting, other than Yung Kwang maybe from BTOB, or maybe I just haven't heard enough of those types of transitions when it comes to vocal powers. But that's what impressed me the most.
We just ended up with a tie. But I'm happy about that tie.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of saying,
Glad we just,
I guess
yeah.
it's a tie.
I'm glad
but
we actually tried. Yeah. And don't forget that you guys can also vote down below each round, okay? So do this with us. It's gonna count. As long as you're a public subscriber, we are going to count the votes.
All right, on to round 2. And of course, round 2 is all about raw tone and emotion. Ooh. Can they make us feel a thing?
Yeah, it's more than just about belting, which is great. We love high notes too, but you have to be able to feel something. They have to be able to, the story that they are singing and telling you has to resonate and touch you in your heart. So we're going to start off with Jongho covering The Truth Untold on Idol Radio. I think it's just a cover, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You know that I can't show you me, give you me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 But I still want you.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a quality to his tone that, like, you know, listening to the first round was completely different. It was like showing me another side, and I was kind of like,
it's very
invested.
soft. There's just so much softness to his delivery, and I think, you know, this side of Jongho is something that we're not used to, because we always expect him to do the high belts.
I mean, that's something that we always kind of default to. All right, this is Chen's Best Luck from Studio Concert Hall. Let's check it out.
Yo. Hey. Oh my goodness. I really want to hear that song now.
It's this is very difficult now, you know, because Chen still comes forward with the power, but I can hear the affects that he's using to evoke that emotion.
And the vibrato that he had in these runs, it, like you said, like he still attacks it with some sort of power. And so, like, it's harder for me to kind of judge, like, am I judging the soft raw emotion of the delivery, or am I judging Chen's amazing vibrato? You know,
I was just like kind of trying to listen to like a gestalt of everything that he was putting forth. Like, he still came with power, but I don't think I'm judging it based on that. But you know, it was a quality that I think is inherently Chen.
Right.
And so I was looking for, you know,
that's true,
some kind of characteristics that made it a bit more emotional, and it still came through. You know, you can't be like, just because it's powerful doesn't mean it's not emotional to judge this.
No, count us down, sir.
All right, banger versus banger style again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Jongho. I went with Jongho only because the emotional parts of what I'm looking for in this round in particular hit all of those notes. I just felt like it's probably because the clip that we're using, Chen's attack on it felt more powerful to me than emotion, like raw emotion. And I felt like Jongho's cover of the song just had more of that like kind of sadness and bittersweet emotional feeling that I felt from his delivery.
In my case, I think the song that Chen was singing necessitated
Perhaps
the power.
Perhaps.
And so it wasn't a stylistic choice by any means. I don't think that Chen chose to go for power on that. But those are notes that require a belt.
Yeah.
And for me, I was looking to hear that emotion, and I did hear that emotion, and I also heard it in Jongho's too. But like, again, this is very difficult trying to separate power from emotion.
We're still tied.
But also the lack of power
Yeah.
with emotion, right? Because sometimes you
have so much. There's something to be said about a lot of control. And
Yeah.
I think there's restraint and nuance in singing in that matter. And so I feel like that's why I chose Jongho. But again, like Chen is unbelievable. And so that's a tough one.
The ideal situation would be they're both singing the same song.
Right.
But I just feel like this song in particular, Best Luck,
Yeah.
it's just, there's a lot of belts. That's all. So we're still tied. It's 2-2. Chen versus Jongho. Going in to round number 3, the killing part.
The X Factor, the coup de grace. What are we going to expect for this one? We have to have a tiebreaker. If we're tied again, we can't be tied. We have to have a winner. You know?
If we're tied again, we can't.
We can't. That can't be allowed. We have to come to a consensus.
So what are we using as a criteria for this then? Because obviously they both have power, they both have high notes, and they both have emotion. So how are we distinguishing what does it for us?
It's just got to be like a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. A lot of times it happens to us during our reactions to most of these groups, and it manifests in us going, he's the one.
He's the one.
He's the one.
That's it.
All right, so we're going to start this with Jongho's Black Cat Narrow, Immortal Songs. Oh, just like that guy.
Oh my god.
That
I feel like that was more impressive than the 4-step note change.
Yeah. Well, I think the four note sequence reached a higher final note.
Really?
But this one kind of like was more drawn out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go straight to Chen.
All right, and
that was crazy.
And for Chen, we're doing Tears, as performed on Knowing Brothers, and this one is titled In Original Female Key.
Oh, so, snap. That's right. He can sing in a female key. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, I just figured that out. It's a discovery.
I just remembered.
Here we go. And he looks so comfortable.
He's like just smiling. Oh my.
I think this is his upper limit.
Oh my god! I don't know, man. Oh my god! What did we get ourselves into, guys?
We got ourselves into a battlefield And the comment section is going to be a battlefield as well.
All right. Okay. All right. That was incredible. Why did we start out with such a hard battle?
Because we have to set the bar. We have to let people know that we're serious about this battle of the voices. Wow. So we've positioned ourselves with two singers that can reach astronomical heights in their range.
Yeah.
But at the end, we have to figure out what's going to be the thing that sets them apart.
Right.
What distinguishes them. Now,
knee-jerk reaction right now, right?
Knee-jerk reaction, but I want to set this up like we do with Comeback Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to knee-jerk reaction, pick one. And then, of course, before we announce it, we're going to verbalize why we picked it.
Sure. Okay.
And this could be a spoiler alert. This could be poisoning the well. Who knows? But I arrived at this winner for the killing part because there's just no defeating someone who lives in that range.
Mine's gonna be a spoiler as well because I have not heard that range from this person before. As much as I've watched the group and this person, that was just insanity. That was like breaking all types of vocal barriers that you can name, and that's why I chose this person.
And so the winner for the round 3 of the killing part is
Chen. No.
I mean, it's incredible. Jongho
Oh my god.
was astounding in this round. But listen, if you can comfortably sing in that high of a key, like I was
playing around too.
Well, I was hearing some struggle here and there, but like that's not a key that's not his comfortable range.
But then when he hit the upper limits of his range, he switched it.
Yes, he switched the singing style. He lived in the head.
he went up here, and I was just like, oh, come on. Yeah.
And so
all right.
That was incredible. It just shows like a level of technique as well.
Did you see Dio's face and Kai's face? They were just
Dio's
like what? what has just happened?
Man, what a start to the series. Who's gonna challenge this person?
Well, we have Hee-chan from NCT Dream. We have Lily from NMIX. We have Changming TVXQ. We have so many more. I'm gonna flash those names on the screen because this is something that we're going to try to use the King of the Hill concept, where each of these challengers come in each and every week to try to dethrone the champion.
I mean, we set the bar pretty high.
This was pretty crazy.
Chen kind of like came in and said, "Ka-ding! I'm the king." I don't know if we're going to find a challenger, but we're certainly going to try. We're going to, and if you guys have any suggestions too, if you leave those comments in the comment section, a video with a timestamp of examples of singers doing their absolute
insanity,
most incredible performance, leave those in the comment section so that we can watch those and see if they have what it takes to challenge the king. The king of the voices.
Wow, that was an amazing first episode for Battle of the Voices. Make sure you're publicly subscribed so your votes count. But like always, this is what we're watching this Sunday. We'll see you next time.